Yeah, welcome to the Hear Me Out podcast, man. Yeah, what's good, y'all? You know what I'm saying? I'm Jordan. I'm Jordan.
One of your hosts, Howard.
Real nigga Nette here.
We got real nigga Nette right here.
Yo, bitch, cheat on you?
Hear Me Out podcast.
Just like that. And then when I come up to you, try to...
Yeah, welcome to the Hear Me Out podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? You got me, Jordan. To the left of me, Nette. To the left of me, we got...
Hear Me Out, MVP Howard.
And to the far left of me, we got...
It's the real nigga Nette.
Real nigga Nette. And we also got, you know what I'm saying, in the background, you know, his big homie. I thought you don't want to do the honors, but okay, it was cool. You know, we got Jay in the background, you know what I'm saying? So, appreciate you for letting us use the venue. Appreciate it. So, how's life, man?
Yeah, like...
What are we talking about? How's life? How's your mental? How's everybody's mental right now?
How is your mental, Jordan? Let's start with you.
How's my mental? My mental's pretty good. It's pretty good. Life's lifing. You know what I mean?
You know when people say life is life, and that doesn't mean like
It's a good thing.
good. It's a good thing.
It depends on your perspective. You know, some people's life is good. You know, when people say life's lifing, life's lifing. You know what I mean?
No, I don't. Anyway, mental health check. Oh, you know, it's a great game. You know, I don't really believe in that mental health shit like that. So you know, I'm be chilling. You know, it's great.
Oh. Well, it's me. I'm, trying to live single and happy. Right now, I'm just either single or happy. Putting it together, it's a little hard.
Happily
Putting
single.
it,
Are we confused?
putting it
Single.
together is kind of hard sometimes.
Are we confused
like,
a little bit?
Just a little bit. Like,
Just a little
dang.
bit.
Like, dang.
Like,
Like,
dang.
Are we?
Dang.
What are we saying? Dang to like the singleness or the happiness?
Like, dang, I'm single. You're like, dang. You gotta want to be happy with somebody else
Say, dang, I'm
sometimes. And,
single.
Like, so like, why don't you just have like somebody like your, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how like you working on yourself, but you could always just have that person that's just, hey, like you're here, like I'm gonna keep you here. But
It's
not
never
keep
that
you
one person though. Like I feel like it's always like the interest level just goes down and down. Like it doesn't go up. It hasn't gone up lately. It
Well,
hasn't
like-
just like inclined. It's
Y'all-
either it's always declining.
So like, what y'all be like? What
So
do you and
you
your
start
niggas
on
be
the
doing?
high
Like,
note.
question, like, do y'all like actually? Kick
Whoa.
Like-
What do you and your niggas be doing?
it? Oh yeah, like, do y'all be
I don't-
kicking it? Like, do y'all just?
I don't
like,
have
talk
niggas
on
to
the-
kick with.
So you saying
What
you
you
like?
mean? I mean, yes, you do. Like, come
I
on, we're
don't.
not gonna sit here and lie.
I
Like,
don't have niggas.
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
have
sit here and
niggas
lie.
to kick
What
with.
you mean? Don't
We're on the
niggas
Hear
to
Me Out
kick
podcast. We don't lie.
I don't have niggas to kick with. Like
It's a
I
safe
don't.
place.
Like, you kick it with them.
It's a
Like,
safe place.
Y'all go out, y'all grab some food. Like,
I don't have niggas like that. I'm sorry. Y'all are the niggas, my homeboys, that I kick it with. I don't have niggas to kick with.
That's so sad.
It is.
That's so sad.
But then there's the happy part.
like,
I don't have to worry about arguments or like
well, no, like that's
ignorance.
But
you know.
that's the beauty of like them not being your partner for real. Like,
Is
But
that-
it's
I
like
don't
if
have
I'm-
to talk to you
But
because,
if like if
That's
I'm
just-
happy
that's
and
the
then I
same,
go to a nigga and talk about my day and they have nothing to say to like reciprocate the energy, or it's just some like petty thing they say once I say I'm like damn. Or I could be in the middle of a sentence, talk about my day after they ask me and be like, oh hold on,
the interrupting?
hanging up.
The interrupting.
Like that just brings the whole energy down. So why even get myself up there just to be down? So
maybe you need to pick.
Nette doesn't like
You
interrupting.
need to pick better niggas, gang. Like,
I'm what?
Flashback. I said Nette doesn't like interrupting.
Yeah.
Flashback.
Go back
you know.
to the last
you gotta
episode.
pick better niggas.
Roll the clip.
I think if a guy
Bitches
cut
be
me
it.
off, that's gonna be a red flag.
God cut you off.
Like
That's
if
a
you
red flag?
ask me a question to get to know me and I'm explaining it and you cut me off mid sentence, red flag.
A few moments later.
You still have your friends, your guy friends, that are not going to let you be vulnerable, and so you bring it back to the women and not be vulnerable as well because my friends said this, or they gonna think I'm gay, or they already think I'm a simp, or they don't think I'm pussy.
And that's where we take our accountability. And it's just like, okay, that's you.
I don't take no accountability when y'all guys be doing that. Go ahead.
Interrupt me, and you talking
Go
about
ahead.
that's
Go
your
ahead.
red flag. All right. Yeah, like I'm saying.
Because that's what women do. Women can say they're red flag, but they don't gotta do the same thing.
Like, I'm saying. I forgot what I was saying. That's crazy.
I wasn't important.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I understand you though. I understand you. If you don't, I understand you. Can you scoot over a little bit?
Because you single and happy
Can you
too,
understand?
man.
Can you scoot over a little bit? I don't want my knees to touch on you.
Huh?
Can you scoot over? I don't want my knee to touch on you. Like, just scoot over. It was a simple question, okay? You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
gonna do it, but
I
I
appreciate
didn't
you.
like how you said it. Like, I'm gonna be honest with
I was just saying, I didn't feel comfortable my knee touching your knee. But yeah,
you. I mean, you shouldn't.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why I asked you to scoot over.
The next time, just say please. Like,
I feel like I asked politely.
I
Did
mean,
not
can
ask
you scoot
politely?
over? Like, I don't want to need to touch yours. It's like the thing is, like, it's not my problem. That's like your problem. And you,
Actually,
you see what I'm
I
saying?
can't scoot over as much as I already. This is much.
You just would move like the pillows and everything. Adjust yourself. Anyway.
Did y'all go to church today?
Yes,
I
I
did
went
go
to
to
church
church.
today. I
What you-
always
what-
go to church.
Let's
So-
start with you because
No,
from
wait.
our last one.
No, because we went to the same church. So
So why can't we start with me though?
I want to talk about it.
But
like,
I want to hear him because
Alright,
the
let's
last
hear your
time
perspective.
he didn't hear anything.
Go for it,
talk
Jordan.
about. No, let's talk about it. Your perspective. We'll go. Did you listen? Let's see.
Let's see.
Like this supposed to be like you supposed to test me on a lecture. All right, you did the church.
So
Not
quiz.
test on it. Yeah, went to church. It was just about like anger, and like how to control it and everything else like that. It was Ephesians 4, I believe, 32. Basically, I already knew it because like I get like scriptures from the Bible whenever I work out. So basically, it's just like, you know, you can't always be angry. It's not about always getting your get back. You know what I'm saying? It's more of just like God gonna deal with them or deal with everything else like that. So try not to be petty. Try not to, you know, get revenge. It's just more of like forgive and forget in a sense. And it's like
And
people always try to be God in a sense. Like they always trying to do their own path, do their own thing. It's like, nah, bro. Sometimes you just gotta just chill. Like he in control, you not in control like that. You have to, what's the word? Real talk, you just have to let God be God. And you have to just like wait on his timing. Because I think that's the point. Like everybody wants things to happen on their timing exactly how they want it. And it's not like that. So forgive, forget, and try not to be angry with the world. God, Jesus.
Good. So well, start.
No, y'all went to say church. Go ahead.
All right, so I mean, he said what it was, you know, Ephesians 4:26-32, and your anger do not sin, you know, basically it's just like, you know, don't let your anger control your actions, and don't sit in your anger too much or too long to where it can control your actions, where it can like grow stronger in you, and then it's like you start making decisions out of anger, and you want to start doing things out of anger, you know, start getting revenge or doing things in spite and stuff like that, which is kind of clever because I was watching the video before church and it was like breaking down the episode of Atlanta, and basically in this episode, like it was talking about I don't know if did you get to it where it's like he went to therapy?
Yeah, I told you I saw the whole thing.
Yeah, so I didn't know if you remembered. So, but like he went to therapy and stuff like that, and you know he was getting therapy and all that other stuff, and like he was angry at his school, Princeton, and because some stuff happened where him and this white girl got into it, and then, you know, he was the black man, so, you know, he kind of took the fault for everything. Then he got kicked out of school and everything like that. So he was like, all right, well, I'm just, you know, ball on these niggas, you know what I'm saying? So, like, he did all that, and then he went to therapy, and then basically he was like telling him, like, yeah, I did all this stuff in spite and all everything like that. And then another situation happened where he was supposed to speak at Princeton, and then, you know, on his way there, I think he got to the airport. The person who was supposed to get him on the flight didn't let him on the flight because he didn't have his ID. So, yeah, all that happened. He was a little angry at her. And so he kind of just did this whole, well, at the end of the episode, he kind of figured out this whole, like, little plot, which kind of ruined her whole life in a way. Like, she, like, booked everything and put everything onto, like, this one thing because, you know, she thought it was going well, but really it was just him, like, trying to get his get back. And, like, after he did all that, he was like, nah, you really suck for it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Not to be that person. You are like really terrible at explaining this. Like,
what are you talking about? I feel like I'm doing pretty well. Nett's listening, but yeah,
like you're really
I
good.
think I'm supposed to be here. So listen, I'm just trying to see where your point was going from Atlanta.
no, but like, so like,
Well,
let me, because you didn't let me finish, because you
George-
interrupted, because you interrupted, because you interrupted,
George
because you
in his
interrupted,
phase-
Wow. How old are
because
we?
you interrupted, because you interrupted,
Jordan's in his
because you
phase where he
interrupted.
like everything
Oh
in
my
life
Lord.
he relates to Atlanta episode.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like that's one point of his
Definitely.
life is.
You
Like,
one
Yes.
of them Georgians?
yes, like we could do
I
any,
wa-
we
I
could do
watched
anything,
Atlanta.
and then he'll be like,
Atlanta was
that's just like Atlanta, and it's like
Atlanta was
getting
a,
McDonald's.
Atlanta
This
was
is
a
not
very
like
good
Atlanta.
show. It was a very good show.
So if I was to
you
do
know
that
what
with SpongeBob, it'll be a whole
Atlanta
thing,
was a
you
very
know?
good show, but no, like actually though, like it was like basically it was at the end of it. It kind of showed like he didn't really grow from what it was before.
The
You know,
anger and stuff.
like he kind of still was
didn't
trying to
grow.
get back, trying to get his get back and everything like that, and like kind of showed like, no, you still got that like that little, that little dark side in you. You know what I'm saying? He had to fix. That's why I was like, when I saw that before church, and then I got to church, and then I was like, listened to the sermon. I was like, oh, like I just watched something about this. That's why I was like, oh, that's crazy.
This is just like Atlanta.
But yeah, so
Anyway, Nette, how was church for you, gang? If you went.
It was good. Well, the pastor that he told us up front was like, okay, this sermon is gonna be about marriages, but everyone should try to grow or be that person. Everybody should basically be marriage material. Like you should be wanting to grow and to be wife material or husband material. So it still was like a good connection to everything. Don't start. So the message, like from what I got from it, it was basically over Genesis 2:21 about how God took the rib out of Adam and made the woman, and how he had to close the wound. And it was like the pastor, Dr. Ronnie Goins, shout out to my church. He just gave a lot of like metaphorical things dealing with the scripture. So with that verse specifically, it's just about basically what he said. He opened the womb, got one rib out the room, one rib out to make woman, and he closed the womb. And then he made woman. So from that, it was just like you have to close certain wounds before you try to get with somebody. Like you can't. A lot of people are looking for somebody else to close their wound, to heal them before they're able to be with somebody, or they're thinking they're going to be with that somebody and then can close their womb. But just how God was the one who closed his womb up from taking the rib out to make woman, you got to go to God to close your wounds before you go to like somebody else. And then he was just going a little further down within those verses, and how basically Adam was the one who called the woman. Like he was the one who said, okay, you have a bone of me, you shall be called woman. Like it was just a lot of different stuff. It was just a lot of different stuff to learn about. And then like one of the other verses, I think it's like verse 24, 23, dealing with how they became one. Like you have to leave your mom and dad to be one with one in one flesh. And basically the pastor was saying like God is already assuming that you have a mother and a father to leave from. A lot of people, they don't have both mother and father. So you can have so many absences, and you're already not leaving your parental like models, because you don't have both parents all the time, to where you're trying to go to somebody else and kind of kind of having those absent moments because you didn't have like both things. So basically like a man that didn't have like a emotional mom or whatever to be there for when a woman trying to get you to open up, it's going to be hard for you to do that because you didn't have that woman parental model. Just like daddy-daughter issues, a woman is not going to want a man to protect them if they're not used to that protection from a father. So it was good. It was really good. I'm telling you.
You said a lot right there. And I want to touch on a couple things you said.
Mm-hmm.
So like the first thing, you said that basically you should be working towards being, marriage material, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just had a question. What is one thing you think you need to work on to be like marriage material?
Wow, hot seat.
I mean, if it's too personal, so you can skip it. You know what I'm saying? Pass it to
no,
somebody else.
no, it's good. I think I'm still working on that. I don't want to talk down or whatever, but I think I'm still trying to get into
people. It's okay.
Oh my God, I think I'm still trying to get into that submissive mode and letting a guy being able to protect me. I haven't got to that point, but I know I feel like because I've been learning to be on my own and learning how to be wife material, that I think I would be okay or be ready for me to submit to a guy and let them protect, as sometimes I didn't always feel that from my dad. And that was one thing he mentioned from the sermon too, was that, okay, he said Adam was asleep when he took the rib out. Eve was already there before Adam woke back up. So Eve was basically like queen of the land, whatever, while Adam was asleep. he made a he made a point where okay, Eve is the one in charge right now while Adam's asleep, but once Adam wakes back up, you gotta give him that leadership role. Like you gotta submit to Adam. Adam said, okay, she is woman. She used to be called woman. You can't turn her nowhere in the Bible where it said that she argued with Adam and said, no, I'm not a woman. You can't call me that. Da, da, da. Like at the end of the day, you can be like he was saying. You can be. It's okay for women to have their own goals, how to be successful, everything like that. But the problem is where if you're gonna allow to be submissive to the man that's supposed to be there to protect you. So I just have to be allowing for that, but it has to be the right man. And right now, ain't no right man right there. That's protected.
Question. So like when you say like right man, what does that mean exactly? Like can you
Like a man that's either that believes in God and seeking to grow, or he's already there.
Gotcha.
And it's crazy because there was another verse. It wasn't in Genesis. It's like in 1 Corinthians or whatever. First Corinthians 7 is all about instructions of marriage. That's like something. Like I read it before, like after the sermon ended, and it's like I was like, wow. And it was one of the things it was saying was some people, whether the wife or the man is a believer and the other person is not, it said don't leave them because that person could be the person that's saving you and your family or saving the other person. But it said if they want to leave, then let them go. But don't leave them just because they haven't reached the same level that you're at. So.
Shout out Paul. All right, well, next thing. Next thing. So like you've touched on being a man without a mother in their life, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you said basically they don't have those traits that a mother would bring. What do you? I saw this like on I don't know. I think I saw this on TikTok or YouTube. I don't know what I was on, but it was talking about basically the feminine traits and the masculine traits, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you consider feminine traits and masculine traits? That's what like when you said it, kind of just like brought that back to my like remembrance.
I think. What'd you say?
wait, so like
So I don't know where I saw this at, but basically they kind of just said like there's feminine traits, there's masculine traits. Oh no, it was Dr. Umar. Shout out Dr. Umar. But yeah, so like it was Dr. Umar.
Repeat this stuff all the time.
Yeah, it was Dr. Umar. He was basically saying something about like, how a lot of people in our community, well, some people in our community don't have father figures in their life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And basically it was
Reaganomics.
and basically it was just like talking about it was basically just talking about like, some guys or girls don't have those masculine traits that, you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, but that's like.
But I'm saying, what would you consider those?
I feel like the reason why like a lot of not be fun like a lot of why these niggas is sassy because they don't have dads in their life. Like you only got a mother. Like you only seeing what you see. So like when a lot of niggas, me personally, I feel like a lot of men like overreact in arguments stuff like that. That's because you see your mama and how she overreact and how she do all that. You never had like a nigga to tell you, yo, bro, you're not even supposed to do all that. Like, relax.
It's like a balance. You gotta
like,
have both.
Balance of everything. Like,
so, like, what would you consider would be like a balance though? Like, what do you consider is like, okay, this is what a man brings, this is what a woman brings. It's like, okay, feminine, masculine. You got those traits.
I think it's like all together. Like, I feel like your wife and everything should be your peace, your calm. Like, make sure everything is straight. Mm-hmm. And like, you're the same thing for her. It's just different roles that you do and different roles that you play. Like.
Yeah.
Let's say, for instance, like.
What are those things though? That's what I'm trying to say.
Like I can go to my wife and I can talk to her basically about anything about my feelings with the whoop. That's like my piece and everything. You know what I'm saying? So like but the roles could be reversed. So for instance, like like you supposed to protect your wife. Whoop. Same thing with her. She only go out and get drunk with me. I don't know why. I'm 5'7". She must think I can any nigga in this world. But like I'll be on go though.
Hey, he
know
can
what
really
I'm
be any nigga ass.
I really be on go though.
Don't try though, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Like niggas really just think like
You wanna touch that?
she
don't try.
She really be like, it's high school. You got
It
it.
takes us one time to touch
And, like,
that.
she
And
will,
you gonna
like-
come back to this. You be like, I don't know.
She would start arguments with niggas, and I gotta be like, yo, bro, like, stop doing that, cause like I'm the person that got to type in every time, which I do, cause like, okay, bro, you're not gonna keep talking there. Like I'm here now, so like, all right, you move to the side, and then me and him gonna talk. So it's just like that, things like that. It's like
Yeah, that's both their masculine side, but
Yeah.
but as him being who he is, that's his role to protect.
Yeah,
So you're saying she's more what's the word? the feminine side is more just like being like caring, compassionate, and the masculine side is more protecting. That's what you're trying to say.
Kind of in a sense.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you
Understand.
gotta know how to have
You
both
gotta know how to
roles,
have,
like both sides to one person. It's just somebody brings it out of you more, and that's another thing I'm telling you. This church man. So like cause he was
Church man.
saying, it's hard to love somebody if you can't get hurt by them. Like if somebody that loves you a lot, like somebody you deeply love, they will have not like like God's power, but like that power to hurt you as well because you love them so much. Just like he brought up a point, like Jesus loved us enough that it hurt to where he had to be died on the cross. Like he loved us to death, literally. So for somebody that has so much, like, I wouldn't even say power. Power is probably the wrong word, but like enough love for you to where it hurts sometimes. That's how you know. And so it's like it has to be that equal role or equal affection between each other of feminine and
like my yin. What's the word? Yin
yang. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
How does it end? Yeah, in between each other.
Okay. Well, speaking on relationships, you know what I'm saying? A couple weeks ago, you know what I'm
Got
saying?
a question? About the question?
Huh?
You want to go, since we already talking about church, might as well go to that question that you got asked
What are you
in
talking
the
about?
YouTube question.
We got our first comment on YouTube.
Oh, I was gonna touch on that later. I ain't gonna lie, 'cause I kind of just saw we was talking about relationships and like it was.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, so since we're talking about relationships, and, this is like this was a while ago. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
For us, you know what I'm saying? For them, it's probably gonna be like a month ago, but but so Omalay, right? Someone, a couple went to the Omalay concert.
Oh, man.
And,
Here we
and
go.
a girl went up on stage. Omalay invited the girl up on stage. Apparently, he didn't know that she was in a relationship. She told him that she was not in a relationship, and proceeded to do some very graphic things on stage.
When she told the celebrity that she was in a
Yeah, she
relationship?
told Omalay that she was in a relationship. And
Mm.
so,
Bumping and
then
grinding,
they started doing all that extra stuff on stage and stuff like that. And it kind of brought up a big spark on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So like, what is y'all thoughts on that? Oh, and what are the boundaries of
Doing stuff
being
like
in a
that.
relationship?
or
Like,
just in general?
what's the point where you're just like, because I think we all probably stay on the same part. Like, yeah, she was doing too much, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was doing too much.
I would have done the same thing, but like she was doing way too much.
You would do the same thing if you were a celebrity?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Gangy. Beyonce called me up and said she about to twerk on me. About to get twerked on by Beyonce, gang. I'm going for it. I'm going for it.
You just gonna let your woman be mad and just have
We
to
just
brush
about
it
to
over?
Work this out. I'm going for it. I'm all in.
I thought we was gonna watch what we say on the podcast.
I'm sorry.
I thought we was gonna watch what we say on the
I'm
podcast.
sorry, but
Would she be wrong if she left you after you did that? Would
would she
Beyonce?
be wrong?
Hell no.
Nah.
Because Beyonce?
She would. No, she would be wrong. It's Beyonce.
You said she'll be wrong.
She'll be wrong
wouldn't
because
be
it's
wrong,
Beyonce?
It's Beyonce.
So what man would be equally to Beyonce that would be okay for a
There
girl?
is
Okay, no way.
Michael
That's
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson not finna
Michael
grind with
Jackson.
no woman.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson not finna grind with
Well,
no
it's
woman
not my
like
fault.
that.
Bro.
Michael Jackson's gay.
You know damn
That don't got
well,
nothing to do with me.
You
All I'm saying is,
bro.
I understand Beyonce. Yeah, Michael Jackson gay. He a pedophile. He touched kids. That nigga gay. Like, look at him. Michael Jackson gay.
Bro, I don't like how it was accusations, gang. Those are accusations.
Oh my gosh, that nigga had
That
a whole,
weren't-
that nigga had a whole. His house was literally called Neverland.
Okay,
Neverland, where
What's-
kids never grow up.
dude.
Why is your house called Neverland? Really think about it. And there's kids in there. Don't be dumb. That nigga is touching kids. Like, I don't know.
Bro.
He
What
lit-
got to do with him being gay though?
I ain't never seen Michael Jackson have bitches with him before.
I
What about
definitely
Prince?
did. I definitely have.
What about Prince?
The way you make me
when have we
feel,
all
remember the
seen-
time, all that other stuff. Like,
in
it
the
was
music video,
definitely.
in the music video, yes, I'm talking.
He had
about,
a whole wife. He's had multiple wives. What are you
So
talking
you act
about?
Like,
I ain't gonna hold you. I can't name no niggas' wife. My
So,
question
come
is,
on.
I can't either, but
Come on.
then like I know they're
Come on,
celebrities though.
Wait.
They were
Just
famous
because you're
though.
white don't mean that you're not gay. Like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You could have a wife, like, and still be gay. Why do you man?
Just talk about this.
Just talking about this off pod, but yeah, a lot of these niggas be gay with wives. That nigga was touching kids. That nigga's gay. I've never seen Michael Jackson have
But
baddies.
back to that. What's the correlation between him touching kids and him being gay? So if you touch kids, you automatically gay?
No. Well, first of all, he gay and he touch kids. Like he's both. Not saying that gay is wrong, but I'm just saying like because I don't want that.
Apparently,
I ain't gonna.
apparently they were little boys. Apparently.
No,
And that's
the
gay.
way he's
Yeah.
saying it just sounds like you're saying because he touched kids.
Oh
that's
no
why he's gay.
no! He's gay and he touches kids. So
So he's just both.
he's just both. Like
I've never heard
Listen,
of it.
on the Hear Me Out podcast,
Me
we support
neither.
all, we support
bro,
all
like
communities.
really think about it, bro. Like listen to how he talk, his mannerisms. Like
I don't think he really touched kids though. That's just me.
oh nah, bro. I read the whole thing. Never.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Everything
I
else
say,
like
I
that.
don't think
Zion's,
Bro, he's
Zion's had his whole thoughts.
Bro was
since
touching
he was
kids.
playing
He
basketball in the
he
front
never,
yard, bro.
Think about it, bro.
Like,
Never got to be an actual child.
I remember we used to have like
so like in the back of his mind, like that's what he's attracted to children. Like,
bro,
he's
but like
attracted to you 'cause he
it
never
was
had a child.
never, it was
He
never
had a childhood.
proven. It was never
He was-
proven that he was
We
touching
don't have to.
kids.
We don't have
Z.
to be proven nothing, bro. We know. Like let's.
No,
keep it
we
going.
don't.
That's
No,
like, that's like, I
it
hate
wasn't
that. That's
proven
like,
accurately.
that's like saying, look, I beat the case, not shot a nigga, but because it was never proven, I didn't shoot him. But I'm looking at you, and all the evidence point, hey, I know you shot that nigga, but we don't know it, so.
So the Tory Lane shoot Megan Thee Stallion in the
We're not
in the
talking about
foot.
that right now. See,
Tory Lane shoot Megan Thee Stallion in the
We're
foot.
in two different things. Now, me personally, if you ask me, stories ain't adding up how it's supposed to be. The story switches a lot. And not saying I know how guns work, but I know that you don't go back up on the stage after getting shot in a week and a half.
I was wondering where the security
Also,
at because
if
I
it's
heard
a
it happened
fact-
in the car.
Also,
Yeah, I heard it was like in a limo or something. I
So
don't know.
if you got shot in the foot, right, I should be able to see your scar because like everything that gotta stitch you up. So my thing is, if she really did get shot and we know this, she would say what? Here's the wound right here. Here's where it hit me. This, then, and third. She's never done that.
I don't think she just want to show where her wound was.
Could it have all been just an accident? Like maybe it accidentally
I feel like it
went
was
off
an
and
accident.
grazed her foot. Like it was the heat of the moment.
I can see a scar.
Didn't happen.
And also think of it like this: what the story was, from what I read was, then she got back in the car. I don't care who you are or what you do. We have a fight or flight reaction. When regardless of what happens, if you get shot at, bro, I'm not gonna go back to the nigga that shot me.
That's what I was thinking. I was so confused about that whole
in this
thing.
room, if somebody's shooting at you and that's your loved one, and they say, "I'm sorry, I was tripping," you're not gonna go right back. You can't.
I mean, she felt some type of way if she told the police about it.
But was he
you
in
can't.
the car too when she went back in?
That's what they say. They say, "Which I went back for him because I didn't want to." So if you running and then he shoots you, and then he say sorry, and then you come back in the car, no, bro, that don't logically in your head that don't even make sense. I just shot at you and I'm gonna tell you sorry, my bad.
Because they said they got an argument before the shot, so I'm like,
and then we had an argument before the shot. Like
you accidentally got shot, but after I don't know.
I feel
You
like
see,
they got into it in the car. Somehow, some way, a gun went off. I don't think she genuinely, intentionally was shot in the foot. Maybe it grazed her a little bit.
But even then, she said, "Well, he shot me." Like,
Because they drunk, like you gotta keep that in mind too.
No, they
They're
was drunk.
Like drunk as shit. So they believe in whatever they believe in. Their story is their story.
It's all
but
black
story
man.
keep- the story keeps
they're
changing.
all drunk.
That's all
The story
black
keep
man.
changing.
Listen, if you a black man in America, they gonna automatically not take your side. If it's another, if
Well,
it's
yeah,
like if it's another like group like going against you, they're gonna take that other group over your side.
You know,
It's like,
you
that's
know,
how it
Megan
is.
got the powers with her. She got Rock Nation. You know, she at that time.
I'm just
She was
surprised.
the biggest in the world. So of course, like, well, damn.
I'm surprised there wasn't security in the back of the car too to be like, okay, let's stop, let's calm down. Like, how did the gun go off? Like, what were y'all physically doing to where a gun go off? That's what I'm just like.
It's a whole lot. Like, I'm not.
Yeah, I didn't completely understand either, but
I'm not rocking with it.
now he got
And I was upset too, cause in that point in time, he was dropping his best music.
he really was.
Oh my gosh,
To do what?
He dropped Playboy. Oh my
He was
gosh. That's a good album. That's a good album.
He
So
found
what we
somebody
talking-
more toxic.
what we-
Now he got 10. Now he got 10 years in prison. It's crazy.
He not doing
10 years
He
is
not,
wild.
he not doing 10 years.
I just saw this. It was some news about this white man that had a shotgun or something in his hand and shot his wife dead in the face and got 10 years. So that nigga got 10 years and that nigga shot a foot got 10 years. Like, that shit don't even make no
I
sense.
think I heard about that.
Like, in the videotape of him and the gun in his hand before the whole shot went off or whatever the case, I'm like, how he got 10 years?
They muted it when the gun went off because I watched it yesterday. you saw her fall. Like you
Damn.
literally see the camera falling. But about that, they need to stop putting them type of videos. Because I saw another video where a mom and a daughter got completely ran over.
I saw that where they just ran through.
It, and it's like that's traumatizing.
Yeah, don't show
We're
me
being traumatized
don't-
at this point.
don't show me that video.
We should not be seeing all of this stuff.
New
at
fear
once.
unlocked.
And it's like constantly shown. Like we should not be seeing any of that.
It's a new fear unlocked. That's
But he
crazy.
did shoot it, like dead in her face, and I think they knew.
With a shotgun?
With a shotgun.
And only 10 years for that. Yeah.
And he said you cheated, and he said goodbye so and so.
Oh,
dang.
cheated. Okay,
First,
that's why
Did she die?
That's why he
Did she
shot
die?
her.
Oh, you
Did she
see,
die?
I didn't know why he shot her.
Wait, did she die?
I didn't know.
But even if
Wait, did she
he
die though?
cheated, that's not a reason for you
Well,
to shoot.
come on, Jay. Of course, I'm knowing. Nah, so that's why he got 10, bro.
but only 10 is crazy.
They're gonna. So what's they're
That's
gonna,
first degree.
So
And
Yeah,
that's not even
I ain't gonna lie.
self-defense.
I ain't gonna lie though. But hear me out.
So what he's
though.
gonna do is he's gonna plead that he was insane at the time during the traumatic
Of course.
event, and that's how he's gonna get 10. I was wondering, like, because that would make no sense. But as a lawyer, I'm like, no. But when you said
But the case I'm making is
Listen,
10
you got shot in the foot, yo, gang. And
10
shot in the
years
foot
for
compared
that?
to getting shot by a shotgun.
Well, the
And a motive, a motive.
And you know for a fact it was on purpose too. Like,
why?
come
In
on,
your
man.
driveway
That's
and
why.
it's
That's
on
where it's just like, dude, why is
But why-
those the
but
same
why-
thing?
but why y'all
Why
act-
those the same thing?
cause
Why
this-
is that 10 years and why is
Why
that
act
10
like
years?
why we surprised?
Yeah, like why are y'all so surprised? Like the
It's
system.
not really surprised.
It's
It's just like
it's-
it's just like it shouldn't happen. That
Yeah.
we know it shouldn't
And
happen.
you know, a lot of
That's why
celebrities
everybody's
they can
talking
get
about
out
that.
This is
easily,
like-
so you would
This
never
is
think
America.
10 years is
I know
crazy.
it is,
America,
but
bro.
still, it's
America,
just like it's
we
just
are
like
the fact that this is America, bro, is crazy. Did you start singing this?
Like
song?
even with me,
Cut the music. America has a problem. Because it's
Because
crazy.
as soon as she said cheated, that's when I was like, okay, I see why he got 10. At first, I didn't understand. But
You
soon
think
as
if
she-
she'd have cheated, probably got more?
No, because what his lawyer's gonna do is he's gonna be like, okay, traumatic state, woo woo woo, we're gonna get you off. You're still gonna do time, of course, because you killed somebody. Here's 10.
That's
With
crazy.
and he's white, so that's extra. I'm gonna get you off, man. We're gonna do 10 instead of 20. You're not with Tory. You're black. You're drunk.
And you have priors.
You're priors. You're a rapper. Gonna try to throw the fucking book at you, gang. Like it only makes sense. So like with him, like I was like, oh, and plus Tory not even gonna do all the 10 because he already, if I'm not mistaken, if he has a great lawyer, he'll already do the time served, and then probably do at least 5 because he's been in jail for 2, right?
5 is even
So,
alive.
he's gonna do his time served already, and then he's gonna do you only serve what 70% of your sentence anyway if you do it right, if it's in there. So yeah, you're only gonna do about like 5, 6.
It's just the fact that
That's
this
a long
is the
time.
reality of America.
Dude gonna
Like,
be in his
that's just crazy.
late
bro.
30s by then.
That's just wild, bro.
I mean, hey, but I don't know,
Is he?
but when he come back out of jail, he's gonna be dropping so much fire music. I can't.
Hopefully.
Chicks take
Hopefully.
7, 8?
Six,
I don't know what
six,
we're
hopefully.
on.
Talking about 6.
Hopefully.
I think there's been 6.
Nah, we did 5. I thought he went to jail like after he dropped 5.
I don't know.
It's like 5 and 6.
I still bump it. I'm sorry.
I'm
I'm a bump Tori and
I mean,
Megan.
hey, there's still stuff I bump. I love R. Kelly. Like,
Me too. Like,
bro,
it's
step
just
in
some
them
things you
love.
just can't
Separate
miss.
the artist from the person.
from the person. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
like R. Kelly.
Have your own home. Yes.
No, R. Kelly's
In your own business.
R. Kelly's a piece of shit. But if I'm at the club, please don't
I ain't
step in
gonna
them
lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Please step
What's
in
that
them
one
love.
song? Damn, I forgot the song. I forgot what it was called. I haven't listened to it in a while. But if that one song by R. Kelly comes on, like I'm definitely like dancing to it.
Yeah,
Bro.
like R. Kelly's just is a national treasure. Like,
It's a national
Oh, Ignition.
The
If Ignition
music-
comes on,
the
if Ignition
music
comes on,
is
I ain't gonna lie, I'm
the
vibing.
music is
If Ignition comes on, I'm vibing. I'm
He's
not gonna
a-
lie to you. Yeah, if Ignition comes on, I'm vibing.
I'm a vibe too, but it's like, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm not vibing to R. Kelly.
shit, he
It's like,
Yeah.
who was he thinking about?
Absolutely.
Who was he
but
thinking
I'm
about when he
just
made this
not
song? You just
doing
never
it.
I'm
know.
definitely doing it. Like,
Because I don't want to make it seem like,
that's okay.
yeah, because it's not. Like,
But we didn't- no
he's
one-
still a pedophile. He's still
Yeah,
targeted young black women specifically.
messing with the
So,
same girl. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
like, I don't want to be publicly like, oh, you support him. No,
Well, I'm
no.
sorry, he didn't touch me, so
Oh my
Wow.
he didn't touch me. I'm bumping.
Oh wow.
I'm bumping.
Oh, that's
he didn't touch
crazy.
me. I'm bumping.
That's crazy.
And it's okay, bro. Like he is a total piece of shit. He should rot in that prison low key and get MC help. But the music, 12 play, come on.
But it's kind of like,
Y'all-
could we argue that the reason why they don't want people to listen to his music is because that's how he get his money. Like, let's say we could listen to his music, but he never received money for it. Then would that be a bad thing? Like, could I bump his music if we know he would never get paid for it?
Look, bro, like.
Listen,
I feel
listen.
like that's the whole reason
Right
why
now. Chick-fil-A don't support gay people, and I know a lot of gay people that eat Chick-fil-A.
Right now, I'm putting my happiness ahead.
So,
like,
yeah, like,
people say the boycott
Starbucks
Starbucks right now.
Boycott Starbucks.
And
And
the whole reason why they say you shouldn't listen to it because that's how he gets paid. What I'm saying is, let's say
that's fine.
I understand that, but like
if they never received an ounce of money from the music that we listen to and stream, more people would probably listen to it. The whole reason why they tell you to do that is so they don't get paid.
Not to be funny, I'm one person. R. Kelly's gonna get paid regardless, so I'm going to listen. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, there's never been one movement where we everybody just stopped doing something.
Everybody just stop. Just like
never. So I'm going to play this R. Kelly. I'm gonna play this Michael Jackson. I'm gonna play everything, every bad shit niggas done. I'm playing.
There's 7 billion people in this world. At least one person doing
this
it.
nigga. This nigga.
At least one person doing it.
Step on their love. Are you kidding me? He could. I don't care. I'm watching the Cosby Show. It's great.
Oh yeah, I'm absolutely watching the Cosby Show.
Yeah, and
But there was that one moment where they just took the Cosby Show off TV.
Yeah, and I'm like, why would you do that?
They was trying to take his star off or something.
And I was like, why would we do that?
Like you can't buy a different world either. You just have to stream it.
You have to stream it, and it's
You cannot buy a
crazy.
different world.
Then they try to take one of their stars off of the Hollywood stars.
Oh, you can't
Of
buy
Bill
it.
Cosby. Was it Bill Cosby? I don't even know.
All because of Bill Cosby. You can't buy the Cosby
because
Show.
I never ran into that
600
problem.
women.
Everything's
I mean, which is insane. When you think about
Let's
it.
keep.
Now,
Let me tell you this. When they was like he's up to 100, I was like, I just don't believe it. I feel like a lot of y'all are lying. Like 10 of y'all, 20 of y'all, 30 maybe.
A lot of them just
100 of y'all got.
A lot of them just want that check. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Every last one of y'all got roofied. So like his plan never failed.
And none of y'all knew about him and how he moved. Like,
Yeah,
none of y'all had to know.
Like,
word will die out if it got to a good amount.
Too. We just not finding out, but I know
He didn't.
them other niggas is not just not finding out about that.
Some of them rappers have just been like, yeah.
What, them gay niggas?
We just not finding out.
Apparently he didn't just find out. He already knew.
What? That did he?
I thought we all knew.
See, I told him.
Like my dad told me.
Not necessarily did he gay, but just the shit that he's been doing behind the scenes.
Yes, we all
Like,
knew that nigga. I look at people and know like you make people uncomfortable.
Your gaydar starts going off.
Nah, bro. Like he like not be funny. Like I watch interviews, gang. Like when you listen to him and you see the interviews, bro, he makes niggas uncomfortable.
Is that the one with Usher when he was it Usher that he was talking to, or
any
somebody
interview?
else?
Like I watched, he was one with Jadakiss. Jadakiss one of the hardest New York niggas in the world. Jadakiss. He's making Jadakiss uncomfortable. Like, yeah, daddy, you know me and you, we need to go party. Excuse me. Like, that's weirdo behavior. Not saying like that. Like, we need to go party. We need to go do something. We need to go shopping together. Never will another grown.
It's kind of like he's so up.
Yeah, like he wants to do stuff with you. The way that nigga like licks his lips constantly is like you're gay. Like, and
I saw gay, so
I said gay. Like, even like my dad Ben said like that nigga gay, and it's like honestly funny. That older nigga can really know a gay nigga, so like he like that he gay. Cause like it's like well, how you know this? Like, cause I'm from around the way. I've been in the hood. Like that's how D-Lo niggas work. Like. Well, you know how gay niggas.
Right, that's like go back to what we said earlier. They don't pop up fucking gay.
Well, you right, gang. So like they
don't.
And plus, I don't like that because like I feel like the internet's also being a little bit homophobic because it's like,
you think so?
So he's gay. Why do we care? Like Meek Mill's gay. Okay, and like,
I don't think we care about Diddy being gay. I think we care about the shit that he's doing.
I'm talking about Meek Mill. When they found out that him and Meek Mill like was like sleeping together or did some like gay shit together, like the internet was like, oh, he's gay. Like y'all will be a little bit homophobic. Like if that nigga gay, let him be gay. Like Frank Ocean's gay, and I love Frank Ocean. So I'm still gonna say. I mean, it's cool, but like I feel like them niggas are like clowning his ass. Like yeah, but like so he's street, so he's hard, so he went to jail. He's gay.
I just think the world's turning to Boondocks. That's just my theory. I just think like you know what I'm saying. It's just like I was watching the Boondocks, and I was just like, yo. that same thing is going on right now. That's crazy. And I was just like, wow, bro. And it just made me think about a whole bunch of stuff. I was like, oh, well, the world's really turning to Boondocks for real. You know what I'm saying?
But like, I feel like we all know like when niggas is gay and when niggas like Jalen Green, for instance. I think Jalen Green is gay. Why is he gay? Because like I understand, but when you get to a point where you painting your fingernails and your toes, and then you start doing all the little extra shit, it's like we're stepping in the femininity. Why you say it?
Femininity.
Femininity? That's a word?
Femininity. Like we're stepping into that.
Femininity.
Like, and I feel like that's where a lot of these niggas is like losing me at, cause
But
like
that goes back to
y'all doing
being
so much.
fluid.
Like we doing so much of. When can niggas just can we go back to being niggas?
I mean, if they want to.
But nah, like I'm like, and then I don't like when niggas be like, oh, this is hard, this the new fashion, this get me bitches. No, you just like doing that cause you a little zest in your tank, and that's fine. Don't try to like.
There's a reason why you're doing it for somebody else.
I do this cause of da. Nah, bro, you know why you doing it. Ain't your daddy taught you that?
But also go back to what you said, being homophobic. Like it's okay if they want to put their nails.
But it's like, don't sit in my face and then come up with a reason why you did it. If I be like, hey, like,
but why do you care?
But what if you're like, oh, I just like it's cool.
Hmm?
Like, what would be something that somebody said a reason that they paint their nails that wouldn't be considered as gay?
Why are you painting your nails as a man? Like,
that's just what they look like. That's what he likes to do.
and I'm
It's
just,
like what if it's just like decoration, like bracelets
I
or?
remember high school.
And I'm going to tell you, I think you're a little.
Because people used to do that with whiteout, right? They used to do that with whiteout.
People when I was in high school, people actually coloring the nails. Like it was like actual paint. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. And like I see on Instagram like fingernails getting painted like different colors. Like
it's a way to express like themselves. If that's what they like to do, that's what they like to do.
so is it not feminine though? That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. I think that
it is feminine.
you being real feminine, gang.
That's just what they
Little
want to
zesty.
do, and that's okay.
And I'm fine with you doing it.
I didn't say it was. We never.
I don't
said it
think,
was
but I don't
bad.
think every
You tapping into your
every
feelings
guy
with that.
that's painting their fingers are like, oh, look at my nails. They probably just like, oh yeah, that's you cool. Like, what did you just be like, oh yeah, look at. No?
I can see the ones who do like just the lines, the abstract shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
That's
borderline.
crazy.
Like if a nigga say like, nigga, look at my nails. Like, you know.
Nigga, look at my, like that's wild.
Somebody
Like,
could
what
have-
other reason are you really doing it
But,
for?
like, you know,
it's like you
some people
doing
like
it to show
in-
off. You doing it to show
But that's
off,
like every other piece of fashion. That's like every other piece of clothing, though.
Yeah.
Like when niggas, some niggas wear crop tops to gyms and the,
Right,
that
and
part
then
don't
the
make it.
metrosexual niggas, like
The fuck is metro?
Yeah, I was gonna say
those are the
metrosexual.
niggas that are into fashion. They're into like skincare. They're into like they're really in touch with the feminine side. Most of them are not gay though.
Is that feminine though?
I can tell you
It's
especially your
taking care
feminine
of your
side.
skin?
Like,
It's taking care of your
that's a
skin.
Nicki
feminine,
bar.
though?
That's a Nicki bar.
I'm not going.
I mean, it's taking care of your skin.
I don't think
feminine,
taking
though.
care of your skin is feminine.
Yeah.
But my thing is
when
this:
you have
when you have them,
multi-step
I ain't gonna lie. But when you got this,
What do you mean multi-step?
and you got
Oh,
the
you
glitter
talking about?
mask,
Oh,
you
glitter
got
mask.
You got the little
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, you're talking about like
You got the
like,
humidifier?
You talking about like, you really like
You got a
emphasizing,
humidifier?
like,
You
I have
pooping
to
that
make
shit
sure
like,
this thing is
I don't
right.
even got half of that
Yeah.
shit.
And you talking about I got a massage my
Nah, the
skin,
mask
and
is
your
crazy.
nails are pink, and you got the
No, I ain't never put a mask on. I ain't never put a mask on. I seen people put a mask on, but like I ain't never put a mask on. I'm like, that's crazy. Like the little black mask.
But it'd be different because you see some of the wives or girlfriends, they do it to their guy, but that's different.
That's different.
Yeah,
But
like,
if you
I'm
just
down
sitting
with
there
it.
doing
Like, I
that-
did a
If you do this on your own though,
Yeah, like,
that's
that's
your
your-
choice.
that's
Like,
your
oh,
weird.
you going to sleep
And
like.
you got the boldness and all to wear a bonnet while you doing it.
But what's the difference
What's wrong
between
with
like, well,
A bonnet while you
What's wrong with the
got a
bonnet?
mask on, your nails are done.
Are you saying like
Okay.
the bonnet with the mask? Okay, I got you.
Femininity.
Okay.
Yes.
now a little masculine would be like, okay, here's my beard routine. This is what we're
Right,
doing.
right.
Like you can still say, okay, for men like me, this is type of stuff I use for my skin. It might, you know, but I don't know.
But
There's a limit. I feel like there's a limit.
It's a thing.
Hey, if
That's
you
a
love
whole
your
category
skin,
in itself.
cool. But
And
it's
that's
just, I just feel
where-
like there's a limit. Like, you know, I feel like there, I don't know. I don't even know. Because it's like, you accept the fact that you like doing that stuff and it's cool. But when you try to go out into a romantic world and how would you express that? When you express that to somebody that you like, even like, especially somebody that's heterosexual, how would somebody approach that, doing all that, to a woman.
But honestly, you just gotta find somebody who's on the same wavelength as you.
Yeah.
Because as a straight woman, you're not about to if a gay man's not about to come entertain you, you're not about to go and entertain a gay man. So if as a man you're into all of that, you have to find a woman who is secure in herself and secure in you and what you stand for to move on. Because a straight bitch like me, I got a problem. Because we both can't be in the mirror.
Y'all in the mirror. Y'all go to the same nail tech.
Nah. Yeah, that's a limit. I couldn't. Nah.
Yeah,
You went to Lola today? That was my appointment. Like, hell no. Like,
Man, you got
nah.
the coffin today?
But,
You got the
Like,
coffin?
nah, that's crazy.
Look at my.
I got a more almond shade. What you
Yeah.
got?
Yeah, man.
I ain't gonna lie to you though.
Yeah, man,
Side eye.
I did the cross
From
this
butt-
time.
No, gay.
That's a little weird.
She messed up. She messed up on your French tip. Like, you really
To
should
the
have.
point where it's like, damn, let me see your cuticle. Why are you?
My cuticle hair is better than yours. Like, are you the woman or me? Like, whoa.
Why are we both in the mirror this long? Like, what are you talking about?
And I'm not being, you know, it's just,
there's
it's
women out there
not.
You gotta find your
who
people.
fucking love that.
Wow.
I don't.
And that's nothing. Why are women doing that? Like, I feel like women are the reason why niggas is being sassy. Like,
What you mean?
Wow. Kind of accountability?
we need to start clowning these niggas. Like, that was it. But can we go back to the bully area? Like, start bullying again. Like, let's go back to that. It builds character, and I feel like that's what we need. Like, nobody's not ashamed anymore for
Can
what
you
they
give me a
do.
good example of like what you're talking about?
No bullshit?
Not
No.
to be funny. Like, not to be funny. Real talk.
Oh, man, that's.
Some people just shouldn't, like, it's just some shit you shouldn't do. Like,
Oh
you
my
really should feel
God.
ashamed,
But I
gang.
need an example. Like, what do you mean? Like,
Oh, okay. Did I bring it up in the? I did. Did it? I don't know if you saw the message, but one of my kids was just going hard in the booty, like hard digging out a wedgie, like I'm just sitting there, I'm like, did she just pull out a wedgie, like why are you doing that in public? But a kid's not gonna know no embarrassment to that. Like they don't really know about embarrassment like that until when they get to middle school. Probably do they be like,
school, high
ooh,
school.
African booty scratchers, and like they don't do that stuff that we did before. So it's just like after a while, I feel like it's learned behavior.
I
Like
just gotta equate that with, wherever younger kids, them digging in their nose. I had to call them out on that the other day. Because it's like, why are you so comfortable digging in your nose in front of people?
You see? And people, and some parents would be like, well, you're talking to my kid, that's
No,
bullying.
that's fucking
No, that's
nasty.
nasty. And you should feel
And
ashamed.
you're dirty.
I think the nail thing, that's not a nasty
Not
perspective.
ashamed, but like things like that. Like some things like, yo, gang, we probably really shouldn't be doing this. Like, we don't feel ashamed. Like, where's
But maybe that's just not your lane. That's not your lane.
Where's the
So
bullying?
you gotta stay out their lane.
Some things you're just not gonna
And
And
understand.
guess what?
Anything,
If some
like-
women genuinely like that kind of shit, that's just not your lane.
That
That's
turn
not
you
our
on?
lane.
Can I tell you what? Niggas with nails painted. Where I respect it. I don't. But you know.
Cause I saw this woman, some like them Snapchat ads or stories they be doing like when women are like bodybuild or like all them. It's just like weird stories or whatever. But this one lady, it's a certain condition. I don't think she has the condition, but it's a certain condition where when some women they have a lot of like hair growth, like to where they can control it. And so this lady, she embraces it. Like she has like a little bit of chest hair. She keeps, don't look at me like that. She has armpit hair. Like she has like, hairy legs. She's not going to want to wax and, or, shave every single day. But, huh?
I'm sorry.
But like, yes, probably in that place too. But it's just like, she has to find somebody that's okay with her embracing that, because after a while, yeah, like me personally, me personally, I'm not gonna. I'm just glad I don't have to deal with that, because I can't.
I like smooth skin. I like smooth skin without the
how
hair.
look we are on this podcast. Like,
But it's just,
you don't take it too far out. I like
But
that.
at the same time,
I like smooth skin.
Women who have PCOS, like they get facial hair.
yeah, they're not gonna want to
She can't
shaving that every
control
day.
that.
I'm not saying
So
nothing's wrong
what
with
is she
that.
supposed to do?
Yeah, like somebody has to accept her. Yeah.
Okay with both of them.
And she went on a date and she had on like a V dress,
You okay with
and
that?
she shows her she wear a crop top, like the little hairs people get on their belly button. Yeah. I forgot that's what it's called. But yeah, she went on there and the guy was like, I really like her. I like her. She embraces herself. He called her beautiful. Like, she's still a beautiful woman. She has like a lot long hair, But it's just, yeah, she has to. Because over a time, you can't control that. Like, when people say you pull hair, 3 more grow back, like, the more you keep pulling, she's going to have more and more hair. So it's like, after a while, you're not going to, that's a lot of money to get waxed professionally and stuff like that. She's not going to want to do that every week. Like,
skin irritation you get from that, like,
yeah, it's just.
Me personally, I'm just not rocking. I like to have, I like my woman to have more, what's the word? Smooth skin. You know what I'm saying?
Same thing with the nail
Just
thing.
like,
It's somebody else's spectrum.
Yeah,
to go off of.
everybody,
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
has a preference.
You know what I'm saying? Some girls like
Yeah.
gotta go to the gym. You know what I'm saying?
You can
It's
have
just like something you gotta
preferences.
keep up. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's some work. It's some work that has to be done if you really want to, like, you know what I'm saying, reach your
like
target.
preferences.
You know what I'm saying?
Some niggas like fat asses. Some niggas like skinny hoes. Some niggas like fat hoes.
It's all a preference. I still don't understand how somebody would prefer a flat ass, but I was
It's a preference. Like,
there's
Well, maybe it's because
You know,
it's
you
a
know what's
preference.
crazy?
Like,
It's so crazy. 'Cause I went to U of H yesterday. I was talking to my homies, and one of them brought up ass for titties, right? And it was just like, I think someone said, someone said you can have titties, but you can have titties with no ass. And I was just like, nah, bro. Like you need something.
like
back
everybody
there.
has an ass, but whether it's
But
like
I think I would prefer someone to have like no titties and ass. That's just me.
Right, so you're an ass man, but it's booty men out there because every girl can't have ass. Like, every girl can't be blessed with
But
a
we
fat
gotta
ass.
have a fat ass.
No, I'm not saying
Not fast. You gotta have
like a
something.
wall.
You gotta have something in the back that, like, you know what I'm saying.
Like, if you an ironing board, it's crazy.
that, I don't understand. Because what are you grabbing back? What are you grabbing? What are you
But
grabbing?
even that skinny girl,
Yeah, like, if you
real
don't got
thick.
some, like,
So the jeans do make it a little flat sometimes, but it's just like
we got a little something. It ain't a lot. But we not no iron.
Y'all need to have them a little bit more. Like, it's just
but
like,
would it be
Y'all need to have a
I
little bit
don't
more.
know.
They can't control that, Z. They can't control that. They can't control that.
That's my preference.
Y'all need to have a little bit more.
That's my preference, though. It's like, I don't like skinny hoes. Like,
Well, you're married, so it doesn't
flat
matter.
board skinny hoes. But I can talk about the type of hoes I used to like.
I'm saying you're married, so it doesn't matter.
Still do
Like, you
it.
know what I'm saying? You're
Nah,
happily
trust me,
married.
I'm not going nowhere.
You're happily married.
I'm not going nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, yeah, like, also, I like titties. Like, I don't know, like, I like sleeping on titties. That's like how I go to sleep.
Oh yeah.
so what if she got
I like
impounds
it
or
too.
something?
Hmm?
What if she got impounds or a training cup? Like you would hate that, huh?
Like, she just flat chested?
Yeah.
She like me? Like, we just like together? Like,
No, she got like a little
She
impound.
got a little, like, she
It's
got like an
little?
A cup, like B cup. You know,
Yeah.
like just
nah,
little,
bro.
just
Because,
little
like, I need,
something.
like, pillows. Like,
They're like stress balls sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Wait, that overstep? That overstep?
Stress
Okay.
balls
I-
is
Start potting.
crazy.
I just feel like they're like stress
Start
balls. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Start
I ain't gonna lie
potting.
to you.
Start potting.
Yeah.
Grab you.
Yeah, they're like stress balls.
That
Like, you know what I'm
is
saying? It's just like when you just chilling, it's kind of just like they're there. It's just like.
Could you imagine?
No way.
Start potting.
There's
You
no
know, they're
way.
there.
You know, like,
It's
you're there and you just like,
If you
You know
have
what I'm
an
saying?
A
It's like
or
you
cup,
feel it's like y'all. It's like you
we
know.
here for you.
Hear me out. Last night.
So all the women
fall
out
asleep.
there that
You know
just
what I'm
have
saying?
A or B cups,
You know, you cuffed up with them. You know what I'm saying?
I'ma
Close
leave
up.
you
You're
in the
falling
refrigerator.
asleep. It's kind of just like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? We both. You know what I'm saying? We both like, you know.
So
Don't be
long as she
insecure.
got-
don't be insecure if you got an A or B cup. Jordan's here.
As long as she got a fat ass,
he's okay
she
with
gotta
that.
have an A or B cup.
as long as her ass is fat.
It's fine.
You gotta have something. Like